You've probably felt it before. That moment when a woman reacts to you in a way you can't quite explain. Not a clear smile, not an obvious signal, not something you can logically decode, but something shifts. Her eyes pause, her voice tightens slightly. There's a subtle silence, a tension, like something just activated inside her. No words, no obvious trigger, just a reaction. And here's the truth most men never understand. That reaction is not random. It's predictable. Today, you're going to discover the 7 masculine behaviors that deeply turn women on. Not surface level attraction, but psychological, emotional, and primal desire. Stay with me until the end, because the 7th one, women will never openly admit it, but it's the one they all respond to the most. Before we begin, you need to understand one rule that changes everything. Male desire is visual, fast, direct. Female desire is emotional, contextual, layered, and triggered by behavior. She's not turned on by what you show her. She's turned on by what you make her feel. Your voice, your pace, your decisions, the way you carry yourself. That's where your real power is. And most men miss it because they try to impress, while women respond to a man who is already in King Kim, impressed with himself. Let's break it down. Winner Great when Nain Run. Calm masculine control. A truly calm man is infinitely more attractive than a loud reactive one. Not passive, not cold, not emotionless, controlled, grounded, stable. Women feel this instantly because their emotional radar is sharp. They're subconsciously scanning your nervous system. Can you handle pressure? Can you stay centered? Can you lead without losing control? A calm man sends one powerful signal. I'm in control. I don't need to prove anything. And that creates deep attraction because calm equals strength, safety, and leadership. He doesn't chase attention. He doesn't force presence. He radiates it. Emotional autonomy. This is rare and extremely attractive. An emotionally autonomous man doesn't need validation. He doesn't need reassurance. He doesn't need to be chosen. He's already grounded in his own world, and that makes him powerful. Why? Because he can't be easily manipulated. He can't be emotionally controlled. He doesn't chase out of need. He attracts through stability. Women are drawn to men they can't fully control. Not because they want chaos, but because control kills attraction. Controlled slowness. Most men think attraction requires speed. Fast texting, high energy, constant stimulation. Wrong. Women respond to slowness. Measured speech, intentional movement, unrushed energy, because slowness signals confidence, control, zero anxiety. When you slow down, she leans in, because slowness creates mystery and tension fuels desire. Fast men feel nervous. Slow men feel powerful. Controlled distance. This is where most men lose everything. They become too available, too predictable, too eager, and attraction disappears. Controlled distance is different. It's being present without being owned, warm without being dependent, connected without being needy. It creates a subtle gap, and that gap, she feels it, and she wants to close it. That's what creates curiosity, desire, and emotional pull. Now understand this. Women don't respond to isolated traits. They respond to energy, atmosphere, combined impact. And the next 3, they change everything. Congruence. This is one of the most powerful masculine traits. Being aligned, Your words match your actions. Your emotions don't swing wildly. You don't contradict yourself. You're stable, structured, grounded, and women feel that immediately because congruence signals. You can trust me, and here's what most men don't realize. Women project desire onto consistency, not status, not looks, consistency, because inconsistency kills long-term attraction. And again, Gurkin and 6, presence. Most men aren't present. They're distracted, thinking ahead, waiting to speak. But a present man, he listens fully, he sees fully, he engages fully, and that creates something powerful. She feels seen, not just looked at, seen. And that triggers deep emotional attraction. Presence is magnetic. It builds trust. It builds tension. It builds connection. A present man doesn't need to try. His energy does the work. Yinding and Demerbergain. Inner independence, the one women never admit. This is the rarest and most powerful of all. An internally independent man is complete. He doesn't need a woman to validate him. He doesn't need her to complete him. He chooses her, and that changes everything. Because a man who doesn't need, doesn't chase, doesn't beg, doesn't shrink, doesn't negotiate his value. He stands solid, and that creates an aura of power. Here's the truth women rarely say out loud. They respect an independent man before they desire him, and without respect, there is no real attraction. Inner independence turns an average man into a rare one, and what is rare is desired. So don't treat this like a checklist. This isn't a performance. This is an identity built through discipline, through awareness, through self-mastery, because attraction doesn't respond to effort. It responds to who you are. Women don't fantasize about perfect men. They fantasize about men who are calm, grounded, self-possessed, aligned, free. A man who belongs to himself. That's what truly turns her on. If you want to go deeper into female psychology, attraction dynamics, and the hidden triggers most men never understand, check out the Female Psyche Shop, link in the description. And if this shifted your perspective even a little, drop a comment below. I read them all. And subscribe to Love, Lies, and Reality. Because here we don't teach you to chase. We teach you how to become the man they naturally move toward.